morning, Twagger. I'm Jerry, and I'm joined tonight by Warren for our spring break edition of This Week at GSU. How are you doing tonight, Warren?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Having a delightful break, and how was your spring break?
I'm doing great. It is very exciting catching up on a lot of sleep. What news do we have for this evening?
Well, Jerry, the GSU board welcomed 3 new members to the Board of Trustees this last Friday before the break. We welcome Carney Barr, Masha Renwick, and Cornelius Griggs. These members will serve a 6-year term and were appointed by an Illinois governor.
GSU thanks all of the board members for their service and congratulates the new trustees and officers on their appointments. Our next story focuses on the Student Senate request for investigation into our water quality at GSU. This address outlined concerns of taste and appearance. President Maimon has addressed this issue and said the university has plans to install filtered water stations on campus.
This is something that we all need to pay attention to in the future. In other news, are you looking for opportunities to travel while getting credit towards your degree? Then check out the Generation Study Abroad initiative. Their goal is to help more American students gain international experiences through study abroad programs. If you have any questions, contact Amy Schoenberg, Study Abroad Coordinator at aschoenberg@govst.edu. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Like a freight train steadily progressing towards its destination, African Americans have endured a journey to freedom and equality steeped in turmoil. A people taken from native lands, families torn apart, and the fight for liberty and justice rolls on.
American dream. I have a dream.
The Scottsboro Boys case could easily be considered the coal that powered the civil rights engine and ignited a nation. During the Great Depression, 9 young black men sought out to find work, but never reached their destination. They were arrested in Scottsboro, Alabama, wrongfully accused for a crime they did not commit. The injustices that were exposed parallel the experiences of countless young men of color today. On Tuesday, March 21st at 5 p.m., explore the striking connection and the impact of the Scottsboro Boys trial on today's Black Lives Matter movement in a public discussion forum. Then see this true life story come alive on stage in one of the most visionary and controversial musicals to grace the stages of Broadway and London. Porchlight Music Theater's production at GSU's Center for Performing Arts will inspire you, challenge you, and change you. Visit centertickets.net to reserve your ticket today.
Pray and go back home.
Welcome back, Twaggers. Looking for a resume builder or an opportunity for some work experience? Then don't miss the Career and Internship Fair, Thursday, April 13th from 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. in the Center for Performing Arts Theater, lobbies, and the Hall of Governors. This is a great chance to meet with employers focusing your own field of study. For more information, contact the Career Services at 708-235-3974. And after these messages, Freddie will catch up with some Jeffrey Bates to see what is happening at the Nathan Manilow Sculpture Park at GSU.
Hey Twaggers, with spring right around the corner and sports winding down, are you ready to take a relaxing walk outside and get some fresh air? I know I sure am. GSU offers numerous places to explore, but the most noticeably is the Nathan Manilow Sculpture Park right here on campus. Take a walk through the campus grounds and see larger than your eyes. named one of the biggest sculpture parks in the nation. You can explore the wonders of the big park anytime during the day.
I'm Jeffrey Bates, Director and Curator of the Nathan Manilow Sculpture Park at Governor State University. The Sculpture Park was actually initiated formally in 1978. It's roughly 38 years old, and it now has about 29 different works in the permanent collection. It has grown through commissions and also through some donations of sculpture. We have a number of important works by important artists. Two of our artists, Mark DeSuvero and Martin Purrier, both of them were awarded the National Medal of Arts by President Barack Obama. So we have artists of note in the Sculpture Park. You know, we have a variety of different kinds of events and activities that go on in the park. In particular, in the next couple of months, we're going to have on April 7th something called Happy Birthday Billy, which is a birthday celebration for Billie Holiday, for whom the artwork Yes for Lady Day was named. Lady Day was Billie Holiday's stage name. And that will consist of a whole variety of activities beginning at 11 o'clock in the morning and then culminating at 4:30. There will be tours of the park, there will be a birthday cake, there will be a screening of a documentary video, all sorts of stuff. In the summer, we're going to be having yoga in the park, 3 different dates in June and 1 date in July. And where there are tours in the park regularly, we have kids come to visit, and we also have fundraising events and things like that. There's going to be a big event in the fall, so you should look forward to that. Well, you know, spring is coming, and pretty soon we'll all be wanting to get outside. The park is a fabulous place to go roaming. We have over 100 acres of different landscape with paths which connect all of the different artworks one to another. We also have, and many people don't realize this, but we have what's called AutoCast, which is a digital, free, mobile app. It provides real-time guide to different artworks in the park, as well as recordings by many of the artists who have created the art in the park. And so it's a really wonderful thing. It can be found at autocast.com. That's OTOCAST.com. It's a free download for either Apple or Android devices. I think the artwork that I find I kind of get the most personal satisfaction from experiencing would be a piece called Bodark Arc by Martin Purrier, who is one of our artists who was awarded this National Medal of Arts. It's a large 3.5 acre landscape piece that is out past well, it's on the other side of the lake. And so yeah, I love to go out there and just kind of commune with nature. Love to see you in the park. Take a walk, relax, commune with nature, enjoy it, because it's all out there and it's all free.
And if you have any questions, you can email sculpture@govst.edu or by calling 708-534-4486. Coming up, I'll be interviewing golf coach Mark Haynes after this break. Welcome back, Jaguars. I am here joined with the great Mark Haynes, head coach of the men's and women's golf team. Thank you for joining us, Mark. Appreciate it. So, right off the bat, what are your thoughts on how the season has gone so far for both teams?
Well, right now we're in what we call spring training for golf. With the weather, we're hitting at the indoor ranges. We're working at an indoor studio. But right now I have a team of 6 men and 6 women, and right now the team looks good and ready to go for the spring season.
Oh, wow. Okay. And what are some of the things that you were looking forward to seeing out of your golfers in the incoming matchup?
Well, right now, with the program only being 2 years old, we're a young team, but in the fall, golf is a 2-season sport. You play in the fall and the spring, but in the fall we made great strides. We were in the middle of the pack. and we have a couple additions that came on during mid-break here. We should be very competitive in the CCAC.
So what's something that you like the most about golf?
Well, I just enjoy teaching and organizing and creating a fun atmosphere for both the men and the women's teams here at Governor State.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what is something that you would hang your hat on, and what you would try to install in your athletes that leaves a mark on them?
Well, number one, academics is first here, and I'm very proud of my women's team. Their GPA averaged close to 3.8 for the entire team. And the men's team also had some very good students, but one of the things trying to accent is combining academics and athletics here. Once again, you're going to college for the academics, and having sports here at GSU is a great way to enjoy your college career and compete in the NAIA collegiate.
I like that a whole lot. Well, Mark, one last question, because I know you're a busy man. What are your predictions for the rest of the, how the rest of the season will turn out?
Well, at this point, just looking to get into the middle of the pack. There's 14 teams in our CCAC conference. Mm-hmm. Last fall, we sort of fell near the bottom end, but coming into the spring, our goal is to be right in the middle of the pack, and I'll have all my golfers returning in 2017 and 18. So just sort of gaining some momentum and building up the program to attract better student athletes here for the Governor State University Jaguars.
That sounds good. Thank you, Mark. Well, all right. It's about time to wrap up the show. And once again, I'd like to thank you, Mark, for coming out and coming on the show. Thank you. And you have just been twagged.